Superformance ammunition. That is our high performance ammunition where we use a proprietary blend of propellants to give you an extra 100 to 200 foot per second in ammunition. And what that does, how that works is the powder is a very progressive burn. So in other words, you don't burn your powder out right away. It burns the whole length of the barrel. So in other words, you get to push on the bullet longer.
St. Mark's came in to see us, and they had a powder that they had developed that would give you a significant increase in velocity with no increase in pressure. But it took a special loading technique in order to do it. You had to put the powder in there, you had to compress it, then you had to put more powder in and compress it. And he'd been to everybody. He'd been to Federal, been to Winchester, been to Remington. Sat in my office, he presented it, and I said, okay, we'll do it.
Well, Hornady's engineering department had long been experimenting with proprietary propellants that weren't necessarily available to hand loaders, and also to blended propellants. They were trying to get just the right burning rate for various case dimensions, and also to increase resistance to temperature change. And so they started messing with these specialized propellants, and that's what really led to Superformance.
We brought that powder in and started developing a line of ammunition, classic cartridges, 308, 30-06, 270, the best ones that would work with that process, modified our loading machinery so that we could do what we needed to do in order to compress that powder and come out with quote-unquote light magnum.
Superformance line across the board increases velocity without increasing pressure. And there was also ammunition that is very, very resistant to heat and temperature change. So it was a fantastic breakthrough.
The Superformance ammunition, because it yields the higher velocity, is definitely suited to your solid copper bullets, the CX bullets, heavy-duty projectiles that need speed to make them work and open up. That's where that ammunition really shines.
Well, Hornady's first homogeneous alloy bullet was the GMX, the polymer-tipped all copper alloy bullet, and it actually turned out to be very, very well suited to these Superformance powders. Great bullet. It worked extremely well. Really, not a darn thing wrong with GMX, but they've tweaked it and updated it now into the CX bullet.
The CX bullets are an improvement on the GMX projectile. It's still the same material, so the terminal performance is still all the same that you would expect. But what we did was change the groove geometry and then added the heat shield tip that we talked about. And now you have a monolithic copper projectile that has better trajectories, downrange retained velocity and energy to make it expand and perform. So it was just kind of a no-brainer to make that product better.